Oh, Gell, can you mute that? All right, everybody. Thanks for watching Tomb of Annihilation, episode 28. Today, I have another super group where I smushed two of the groups together. So I have two heroes from the Mesro group, two heroes from the Adventurers League group, and they're all together. So I've been running Tomb of Annihilation with 4 groups. They've all been exploring the dungeon at the same time, and now they're slowly dying out, combining. So the last time I ran this, the original Tomb group went in. They were in level 3. In the Tomb, there's 5 levels, they think, maybe 6, and from what they understand, they need to get a skeleton key from each level. So they have a skeleton key for levels 1, 2, and 4, but they didn't have one for 3. So there's this door that they needed to open in 3, and they had to get these 10 eyes to do it. So they got the eyes. The door opened. It was a giant circular room. The floor was really slippery. There's all these alcoves with treasure in it. So they cautiously start exploring. There's this big thing hovering 20 feet above the floor, covered in a drape. And all of a sudden, the drape came off, and it was like this iron sphere. And Ramrod had just found a shield that he strapped to his arm, and it sucked the shield up to the sphere, and he was stuck hanging there. So and then all of a sudden, like, beams of energy just started shooting at them from the ceiling, and they ran, and then so they're running. So they went out into the hallway, and this whole level has all these patches of purple mold with eyes in it, and those eyes started shooting eye beams at them as well. So they were really freaking out, and Ramrod actually turned to stone, and but the group actually went back and dragged him to safety, and they actually somehow got him from stone to normal again. So when they ran, they have this folding boat. It's like and they used it for cover. They like put it over their heads and ran to protect them from the beams. But they had to drop it, so that's kind of fallen in the way. So on the map on the screen in Twitch, you can see the Dungeon Lung Recovery Center where everybody is hiding. That's like a little safe room on the far right. Dungeon Lung is, this dungeon is full of like D&D asbestos. So a lot of times when somebody can't make it, their character is exhibiting symptoms of Dungeon Lung, which is like raspy breathing and slight irritability. Just it's not good for adventuring. So they go in the center and eventually they recover. So that's where kind of
any diarrhea.
Yeah, possibly bowel irritation. Yes, possibly just a little bit.
Just want to make sure.
So everybody's all rested in there, and you 4 are primed up and ready to go. So the group who came in here, they told you what had happened, and that's on the same level you're on. So what would you like to do?
So I guess Salazar and Humility are like trying to find their way back to the last food group they were herding, and they stumble on Linnet and Gell, and you all look the same to me, so I think we found them.
Yes, I believe this is the group we were with.
Very, very well. We just kind of like slide in next to you guys like it's totally normal.
Wait, wasn't one of them a fish?
This one is an odd color, and I'm just gonna kind of smell Gell and like flick my tongue at him.
Well met!
It's louder than I remember.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you must be one of the other groups going through here. Greetings.
I believe that there was a female food with... Do you have your familiar on you?
Oh, yeah. She's
there was a female food with a small rodent, and this is a female food with a small rodent.
Yes.
I think this is it.
Observant as always, sister.
Those Yanti eyes. I am Dendar Blast.
Well, my name is Gell. Who are y'all two?
Look over at Humility. I am Salazar Sans.
as I told you last we met, fish do have terrible memories, don't they, brother?
Yes.
My name is Humility, and that makes me approachable. You like me.
Yes, I'm a Linnet. Oh, you found the fishman. They're alive. Good. At least someone's alive down here.
At last we saw them. Yes, they were. We were separated by the machinations of this place.
Yes, they've been troubling.
It was uncomfortable.
Yes, slightly uncomfortable.
They seem like they get along with you, Linnet.
All right, so you're in
Shall we proceed?
level 3 of the dungeon. What would you like to do?
So, what is needed to proceed from this level to the next?
Apparently we need some sort of keys. The little skeleton keys, the little tiny guys with the little key shapes on them. Apparently we need them.
And do you currently possess any?
Our rogue did, but I apparently think one of the other groups had picked it up, fortunately.
Shall we hunt them down and take them from them so we can move on?
Oh, they're friends, I guess. But maybe we should find the other one on this level, maybe.
Ah, yes, that seems like a capital idea.
All right, so if you want to go back to the room that they ran from, you could go. You'll need to cross through. On the bottom of the map, there's a big room with hovering discs. You'll need to jump from one to the other. Remember, in 5th, jumping is like you don't really need to roll. It's just you can jump your strength in feet, and they're all 10 feet apart. So as long as you all have a 10 strength,
cool.
you should be
Oh, no, I do, yeah.
Yes.
So you won't need to roll. You do know that previously there's a lever on the far side of the room, and if you press it, wind blows in the room, and it drives you nuts, and it might blow you off into the pit below. But assuming you don't pull the lever, everything's going to be just fine.
If you come across enemies, it should be fine.
So you're going to go that way? Jump across?
Yes, we'll jump across.
Okay.
I'm going to jump, but even though as a Yanti pureblood, I am a humanoid, I do kind of wind up my body, and I sproing across the discs.
But by the way, Sean, have we rested since the last time we are we picking right up?
Yeah, long rest. You're fully everything.
Okay.
I'm taking some damage.
So you jump from disc to disc. You notice on each ledge there's some purple mold with eyes in it staring at you.
I hiss at them.
Oh.
Is it aggressive, or is it like the same one that we've seen before?
It's just a blotch of purple mold with eyes that are just blinking and looking at you.
Oh, I've seen these before. As long as we don't agitate it, shouldn't be hostile.
Would you like me to destroy them then?
The other group told us about what happened to them, right? Whenever they, with all the green mold or the purple mold.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should clear our way, so that way, in case we need to run like the last group.
Oh, well, I can take care of that if the others don't mind.
Can we save the eyes? I'm hungry.
They might be left. They might be a little scorched, but let's see what we can do.
No good.
Ugh.
All right, now if you're going to
Such a waste.
destroy them, there's a ledge on the far side of the pit, and then there's a ledge on the other side. So are you going to do this before you start jumping?
No. I think I'm gonna wait until we at least get on the other ledge.
So you're going to be on the other side. So you're all on the other side. And so on the other side, there's a statue, and there's that lever. You know if you pull it, wind will blow and screw you up big time. And then there's like a secret door that they had kind of blasted through, made their way through. And the room beyond, that's where the folding boat is. So, yeah, on this ledge, I think there's 2 patches of purple mold staring at you. One eyeball rises up on a stalk and blinks and looks at you.
All right.
Are they hard to destroy?
No, just have to be in the vicinity. They'll cook up right nicely.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll get on the I'll position myself on the northern side of that balcony.
Yeah.
And I will ask, would you mind not being in the vision of those things for a second there? I wouldn't want any of you to be attacked by it.
Just kind of look at humility and then we'll turn
I
and kind of
will,
go
but
around the
only
corner.
because it suits me.
Yes.
All right, let me grab a big map of this room just so it can be, just in case, you know, it matters. I don't know. All right. There's a little bit of a bigger map. There it is.
Oh boy.
So you guys are on the left side. You see there's some purple. And over on the right side, you also might see a little bit of purple there too. So, so you're on the left side, and there's those stairs, and those stairs lead to a secret door where you just turn a thing and slide it open, and it leads to another room that they already took care of.
All right. So, before that, I am going to. So there's one on the ledge near us.
Yeah. There's 2 squares that have purple mold right by the fiery torch thing.
Okay, let me just check.
What's down the stairs again? Is there any purple mold down that way too?
Yes. Yeah, there is.
Might be surrounded if we provoke them.
Shall we just pass them by then?
If we need to, yes. That sounds like a plan. If we can just burn it up.
Okay, so you're gonna pass them by.
Yeah, we'll just pass them by.
Okay. So
I resist the urge to collect them.
okay. The next room has some statues. There's a statue of the god of magic in my game, it's Gelasis, and the goddess of luck, which is Mari. And there's a pit, which once has a chest in it. They looted it. There was a statue in here that Asana totally beat up, like brutally, and it was not nice. She just destroyed it, punching it over and over. And so in here, there's a door that goes up that I don't think anybody's ever gone through. But then, you know, if you go straight across the room, that leads to a hallway that brings you to the big room that they had to run from. And lying in here is a big boat with a big hole in it.
Okay.
I smell the boat, and there's something familiar about it.
It definitely smells like a boat.
I don't think it would float very well.
So we know that there was an iron ball of some sort in the air, and that the barbarian's shield flew up to it.
Mm-hmm.
So should we be wary then of metal? And I'm just going to stare directly at Salazar.
Ah, yes.
And I'll look back at humility just kind of blankly. Ah, yes. Look down at his full plate and his shield and the crawl.
The crawl! Schling.
Didn't something similar like this happen at the first level with magnets?
Oh, yeah.
How do those work?
Should we be cautious in going in there? They said there was some sort of thing shooting magic at them.
Perhaps we can cautiously approach. Was there a door, or did a door close behind them when they left?
Once they open that door, it's slid up, and it looks like it's never coming back down. It's just up.
So I would like to cautiously approach and observe from a distance.
All right, let me open the thingy. The map thing.
All right.
There it is. First try.
Terrible map for here.
Boom!
You know it's important if there's a map.
All right. It's a giant room. And it's circular and stuff. So right now we'll say you see the hallway there. All the purple is purple mold, just so you know. There's quite a few squares with purple mold. So it's single file. Who's first? Who's first?
Wait, before we go, do you mind if I scout it out? Maybe it won't be able to see something that's invisible.
I think that sounds fine.
Scout it out. All right.
Yeah. So I look at Iris, and it's like, I hate to ask you about one thing, but could you try and find that little skeleton key for me? I'll be right behind you in spirit. So I'll give you something.
She like All right.
Oh, don't worry. So I'll
She goes,
swoop her on the nose and cast lesser invisibility on her.
okay. All right, and you're sending her into the room. All right, and
Yep.
are all of you? You're in the hallway. Are you going to be like around the corner, or right by the entrance?
I'm gonna be around the corner because I think I can still see through her eyes. So I'm just gonna kind of go sit down and just kind of like go kind of catatonic while I look through Iris's eyes.
You're
I will
all
catch Linnet and hold on to her.
Oh my god.
okay. All right.
Yes, we wouldn't want it to be bruised.
I'll keep an eye on Humility and Salazar.
So you're
I'm
all.
just eating. I'm just eating because they think I'm dead.
Well,
He
it's so
doesn't
fresh.
If he doesn't move in 10 minutes, we eat him.
So it's
At first, I didn't even care, but until you said that.
so you're all around the corner then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I will read you the flavor for this room.
Mmm.
Mm-mm.
How does Linnet taste?
Tastes like human.
Flavor.
Are you gonna?
Kind of dusty, moldy.
All right. So here we go. Inside the vault. So your little weasel, right?
Mhm.
She kind of scampers and she's invisible.
Mhm.
Okay. It's a domed, candle-lit room, 50 feet high. The polished marble floor is so perfectly reflective that it creates the illusion of standing at the entrance to a sphere. 9 alcoves filled with glittering treasure open up along the walls. In the middle of the chamber, a large spherical object hovers under a black silk drape 20 feet above the floor. So there is, I think, 9 alcoves. Lying underneath the sphere on the ground is a big shield that's in the shape of a screaming devil face. So,
Oh, that must be his shield. Well, he's not getting that back anytime soon.
which alcove, if we're going like clockwise, I guess, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Let's
8.
start with
12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Yeah, let's try the furthest one.
You mean all the way across?
Mhm.
Okay. So, all right. Your familiar needs to make a roll. Make a
All right.
dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you're good at this, Iris. You're good at this. 9, 12.
So Iris gets on the floor. The floor is really slippery, almost frictionless. So she starts walking. She almost falls prone, but she doesn't. So it's almost like she doesn't even need to walk. She just slides all the way.
Aww, if we could see it, it'd be cute.
She's very mad. She's
Invisible.
very mad at this.
All right.
Almost like she's slithering.
That's why it's cute.
All right,
Yes.
let's see. 1,
Safety is in the ways of Dindar.
3,
Praise.
4. Okay. In that alcove, she sees 3 painted gold masks sized for children, shaped like the faces of a bat, a monkey, and a parrot.
So I say that I can still speak, so I just kind of like say those things as I see them. It's kind of creepily describing everything. So nope, there's no there's no tiny little skeleton man here. So we'll go. Let's go to 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Okay. All right. Make another dex.
All right. Oh, you poor thing. You're gonna. Nope. 4.
I think I saw this cartoon before.
Okay. So she falls prone and she slides like past it near to the third alcove. So she's at 2 o'clock.
All right. Well, you're there now. Why don't you go look there?
In the third alcove, let's see. There's a potion.
All right. We have enough of those. That's no skeleton thing.
All right.
Why don't you try that again?
All right. Dex.
All right. That's 11.
11. That's good. So that's a gold coronet shaped like an octopus with mother of pearl eyes.
All
That looks extremely valuable.
Well,
thousands of gold.
I just say there's some impressive treasure in here, but I don't know what that's gonna do as good down here. Iris, go to 10 o'clock.
10. Okay. Okay.
Just sliding. Oh my god. Worth this.
Looks like it's 10. You said, right?
Mm-hmm.
A clay chameleon statuette covered in crystal beads that change colors.
It was a chameleon statue, not quite your thing, so no statue. Go one above, 11 o'clock. It has to be here somewhere.
All right, let's just make it easier.
Yep.
She's eventually gonna find everything, right? So.
Yeah.
The first two have piles and piles of coins. Looks like a total of 12,000 copper, 5,000 silver, and 2,200 gold. Then there's the clay chameleon statuette. Then there's the gold masks. Then there's the gold coronet shaped like an octopus. Then there's the potion. And there's just an empty one. And then there's another empty one. And that's it. It's all kind of spread out through the 9.
Just to clarify, whenever he grabbed the shield, that's when that's what they told us, is whenever he grabbed the shield?
Not right away, but it was around that time.
Oh, wait, I thought he just had a shield and it floated up.
No, the shield.
He took a shield from an alcove?
The shield is one of the treasures in here, yeah.
Oh.
So he grabbed it, he strapped it to his arm, he kind of started poking around a little more, and then suddenly the drape came off, and whoosh.
So what happens if you take something and run out right away?
That's what I was thinking.
We would have to make it quick, and I don't see in any of these alcoves anything that resembles a skeleton key.
Anything that could possibly contain a skeleton key?
There were some.
What about a large orb flying above the sky?
Maybe that. Should I look? Iris, go look and see what that orb is.
Don't touch the shield.
So
she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Do you want her to go directly under it, or?
I want her to kind of go on the level with it, climb.
Yeah, be honest with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's hovering 20 feet up in the air.
Or just hovering. Nothing.
And it's covered by a black drape.
Oh, the drape is back?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way we could secure that drape?
Secure it? Maybe. I don't know. If I get close enough, I could do a figure out what kind of magic it is, but that would require going in there.
It sounds like from their description that it only became dangerous when they touched the treasure.
Should we chance it?
I don't see why not.
We simply won't make the same human mistakes that they made.
Yes. Wise as always.
Let me try
something.
something.
Could save me and my temple a lot of money to be able to build a new one.
Before we go in, let me do something. And I kind of whisper something, and Iris's invisibility is off.
Really?
She runs around.
So you turn off her invisibility?
Yep.
Okay, the molds on the sides, more eyes pop up, and some stalks look. And they start to kind of get stalky and look. You do anything special?
All right,
I'm readying up at the stuff that's close to us.
Right now, you're all around the corner. Are you gonna come closer or something? Or are you gonna stay where you are?
All right, she's not invisible. She's visible again, and nothing has happened. So,
well, okay, then.
I mean, if he says nothing happens, then I would go around the corner.
Well, no, hold on. Something happens.
Okay.
It's quiet for a second. A whole bunch of eyes start staring at her.
Mm-hmm.
And then Iris. Here we go. Oh, gotta get my official
It's funny because her
Tomb
name
of
is
Annihilation.
Iris.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, probably not for her.
No, it's not. This is.
Let's see. A beam comes from the ceiling at her. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. How wise are you, Iris? The thing. Not very. 13, maybe.
All right. So,
I don't know what this.
she's now charmed. So.
But at least you like someone.
Yeah.
So she's like, you know, I like it in here. These alcoves are warm and comfortable. I'm just gonna nestle in one and take a sleep. And so she climbs into. Let's see which one looks comfortable.
So I kind of like before Salazar goes out, like something shot at my familiar from the ceiling, and she might be under some sort of enchantment. I would watch out.
I still go across to the 12 o'clock one and just kind of curl up. And she says, "Don't worry, it's safe in here. It feels really nice and safe." So yeah.
What say you? Is it nice and safe?
It is not safe at all. There's something arcane in the ceiling that I cannot see.
Was it from the ceiling or was it from one of the eyeballs?
It was not from one of the eyeballs on the floor.
It was from the ceiling.
Oh.
The eyeballs are just how it sees, maybe?
Possibly. I want to try something once we get close.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get to the door without it activating, I want to try something.
If you stay close to me, I can offer some protection. Dendar's blessings do exude from me.
Well, you're Dendar the primordial.
Salazar, keep your mouth closed. Do not try to eat her.
Well, I'd be willing to take the boon of anything, even a primordial or a god. So, thank you.
So what are you guys gonna do?
So I guess I'll go to the entrance and kind of get within being able to see the ceiling, but kind of like hiding from it, hopefully.
So you're right.
And Salazar will move up next to Shauna, next to Linnet.
So, well, in the hallway, it's only 5 feet wide. Are you going into the actual room? So you can be next to each other?
I'll go in front. You can be behind me, just so I need a clear shot at look up at the ceiling.
Okay, So you walk up. I have my little whiteboard thing I can draw on this, which I love to do. So let me pick a color. I think I'm going to go with blue. All right, here we go.
By the way, you're going to get a +3 on the saving throw.
So I'm assuming Linnet is right there, and that means Salazar is right underneath.
5, 4, 3.
Okay.
2. There we go. Yep.
There's an arrow.
Here we go.
You. All right. So Linnet looks at the ceiling. The ceiling's 50 feet up. Real shiny floor. The floor is so reflective that it like makes the room just look like a complete sphere.
So I'm gonna take out one of my charms and kind of do some hand motions, whisper some things, and cast Detect Magic up on the ceiling.
Oh. All right. So what is that?
Oh, never mind. That doesn't do anything. I'll just cast Dispel Magic and see what that does, if that does anything.
Really?
Yep.
All right, hold on. Let me look. Probably nothing. Let's see here. Okay. There is I think you gotta make some kind of roll, I guess. I don't remember.
All right.
I don't remember how Dispel Magic works.
So it's
But I got me a DC here, so I assume.
So is it a 3rd level spell?
Well, I have a DC. Let me look at this thing here.
It would be, if it's like Counterspell, it's an ability check with your spell casting modifier.
Yep. Okay, I'll make that. You know what?
I don't want to say the DC, but I know what it is.
Okay, that's fine. I imagine it might be something, semi-difficult. So I'll use one of my luck points to
All right.
do that. Cool. That is with my spellcasting bonus. Not just 18.
You get the +3 too, right?
That's just a saving
That's
throw.
saving throw. Yeah.
Okay, so 18. You cast a spell magic and nothing happens.
Well, we should watch out.
While this is happening, Humility will be just around the corner, so within 10 feet of Salazar. And she'll cast Detect Thoughts.
H. There you are. Detect Thoughts. All right, that's very close to Dispel Magic. It's D-E. Detect Thoughts. How does this work? All right, range self.
So I can detect, I can focus my mind on any creature that's within 30 feet of me. And I don't know how these eyeballs work, if maybe they're related to whatever's going on the ceiling, but I'll just peek around the corner and I'm going to target one of the eyeballs near Linnet.
Looks like the mold does not have any. Well,
Okay.
Let's see. The mold, maybe just the vaguest kind of consciousness. They seem to be connected to one entity. Like they're kind of like a vessel through which some creature can see and act through.
Okay. Since we're not in initiative order, like the next thing I'd be able to do would be to read surface thoughts. Do I get anything, or just that they seem to be linked to something bigger?
Let me see here. Detect thoughts. Surface thoughts of the creature. Well, you get, a vague thing of these things are definitely watching you. And they seem to be hoping you come in.
The eyeballs are luring us in, and I sense that they are part of a larger scheme. Something is watching us through them.
So we should pluck out their eyes so they cannot see us pass.
Perhaps.
So, Iris, I'll write an I where Iris is way up on the top there. I'll put little stink lines there so everybody knows. There you are. She's in the alcove. I just put the I so you could see.
Yeah, she's sitting there.
So, there's a room. You detect vague thoughts from the mold. It seems to be connected to one entity. The floor in the room is really shiny and slippery. Your familiar is charmed. Doesn't want to leave the room. It's very quiet. Almost too quiet.
The last thing I'll do before I'll probably end up dropping Detect Thoughts is I'm going to push through and share Linnet's space for a second and scan the room. And I can also tell if there are living creatures within 30 feet of me. So I'll just check if there's anything that pings aside from the eyeballs.
No, not within 30 feet, no.
Okay. And then I'm going to push back and go back to my spot behind people.
Okay. All right. So it's cold and drafty. As you breathe, you feel a little bit of dungeon dust getting into your lungs, which is a little alarming. This would not. If there was a dungeon code inspection, this place would fail like that. But unfortunately,
there's mold here. There's mold all over this place.
You got to keep those mimics clean. Come on.
We're too scared to do anything.
So there's no door in this room?
Huh?
The only door in this room is the one we're standing at, correct?
Would we know how long these eye stalks tend to be violent for?
All you know is that once the group left this room and were running, all the eye stalks started shooting eye beams at them.
once they were leaving.
They didn't take the time to.
But they got to the dungeon recovery room, and when you guys came out, the eyes were not attacking.
So they do reset.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so what's
You're also pretty
how-
sure that they had destroyed a few, and those patches regrew during the time you rested.
I have a couple thoughts on how to proceed. Perhaps we want to destroy this mold to clear our escape. It's also possible we could attempt to attack and break the structure in the air.
Perhaps the skeleton key is inside of the structure.
That would be the worst case. But I'm all options, and Iris did not see anything in the alcoves, so that might be our only option anyways.
So what you're saying is, and as he says that, he brings up the crawl and then opens the blades on it.
What an impressive weapon.
Most impressive.
Horns begin to play. All right, so you activate the crawl. And then what?
He's just looking at his compatriots like, if nobody's going to stop him, he's about to throw this thing at the thing on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead.
I'm gonna ready myself. So I'm probably close to humility. I'm gonna ready and look at the purple patch next to us.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready. Like I get my staff kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't mind, Linnet, if I could move up to the front, please.
By all means.
And
I want to see what happens.
he just kind of moves up, brings his shield up, and just takes the scroll and just throws it at the at the sphere on the ceiling.
All right, roll to hit.
Spheres, the enemy of Dentar.
We will devour them all.
Rolled an 8, so it'll be a 15 to hit.
Only cylinders.
Okay, so it like plang, it hits it, but it doesn't actually damage it at all, and it does cut the drape just a little bit, and then your crawl comes back to you.
Well, I have 2 attacks, so I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
So it's a 21 to hit on the second attack.
All right, that hits. How much damage do you do?
Oh, minimum damage 7.
Okay. Now,
Slashing.
it looks like slashing damage doesn't affect this as much as normal. Feels kind of resistant to slashing. So it looks like you only did 3. Whoosh.
Hmm.
Boing.
But does anything change in the room?
Look around at the mold. Does anything happen?
No.
Well,
I'm cool with waiting and seeing how long that would take. To...
I take out a javelin because I only have 1 left, and I will throw it at the sphere.
All right, roll to hit.
21 to hit. Roll to 14 again.
Okay, how much damage?
That is going to be 6 piercing damage.
You feel like your piercing, it doesn't do as much as it normally would. It's kind of resisting your piercing. So you do 3.
Did that do anything to it?
Yeah, it's like barely, I don't know, it hits it, does a little dink in it, and then it plops to the ground.
Perhaps we should have lunch and then...
And it was a mighty dink.
I'm curious whether this is a structure or whether it's sentient in any way. And I'll walk up next to Salazar, squeeze into his space, and looking at the spot on the structure through the little break in the fabric he made, I'm just going to say, "You're a globe and we will eat you." And I will viciously mock the sphere.
Okay.
yes. Weaken its structure.
All right.
Yeah.
So you, do I
so
save or do you roll the
If
hit?
psychic can damage it, it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Well, I guess it could have failed, but that is impossible. I'm so mighty. So.
And also, when the javelin hit the ground, the ground is like really smooth, so it's like spinning, and it's not slowing. It's not slowing down. It just keeps. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
All.
Cool.
If you don't mind, I'd like to try something as well. So we'll do the switch thing, and then I will toss a chromatic orb that will be acid at it.
All right.
So let's see. 7.
What are y'all doing over there?
15.
15 chromatic orb.
Mm-hmm.
What kind is acid?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the drape is probably damaged by that. So the drape, you like put an acid hole in it, and it doesn't seem to hurt the thing underneath. The drape falls off. And now there's just a big hovering iron sphere, hovering 20 feet off the floor. Yeah.
Oh look, it's just a sphere. Just.
Oh wait, it's 20 feet.
Sphere.
20 feet off the floor, yeah, and the ceiling is 50 feet high.
Interesting.
So yeah, and so the javelin was spinning, but then the drape fell on it, and it's not spinning anymore.
So Sean, noticing that it's resistance to certain kind of damage, and Salazar has thrown the Kroll with the blades retracted before to hit a lever. He's going to try to retract the blades and just throw it and see if I can hit it bludgeoningly in a bludgeoning manner.
Okay. All right.
Would that change the type of damage it does?
Yeah.
Like as far as it normally does a D10, would it do less damage?
No, it would do the same. It'll just do bludgeoning.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and roll the hit.
So I want to try that.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, so that's a 9. So that's a miss.
Right.
Second attack is a miss. So never mind.
All right. At this point, you
doesn't
hear
fly right.
A voice like booms through the room. Do any of you speak Abyssal?
Yes,
No.
that is a Yonti thing.
You speak Abyssal?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Someone does.
You hear someone up in the room yell, "You fight like flumps!" And like let's all roll initiative. Stuff's happening.
Salazar might run into the room after that.
All right. Well, we'll see. All right.
How dare you! Flumps are not even good for eating.
All right. So Linnet, what'd you get?
They
Got a
give me
10.
gas.
A 10 for Linnet.
Mm-hmm.
What about Gell?
11.
11 for Gell. What about Salazar?
I got a 7. A 7.
What about Humility?
18.
Ooh, 18 for Humility. Okay. So, in this hallway that you're in, there's all that purple mold, right? So eye stalks pop up and they start shooting beams at y'all. So you get 1 beam for each of yuz.
Cool.
Here we go. So Linnet, let me get my beam chart. Linnet, please make a dexterity saving throw.
At a +3.
Okay. Lucky second luck point. Come on. Cool. +3, 18, 19.
You dodge the beam. Gell, make a wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, I keep forgetting which one's that'd be an 18.
Okay, you dodge the beam. Salazar, make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
Yeah.
And this is you would consider this a magical effect or a spell?
I believe it is.
Cool, because I get advantage on those. Well, first roll was a 20, so that's going to be a 25.
You failed. You made it! Humility. Here comes a beam. Wisdom saving throw.
A 16.
You also dodge the beam. You hear from the room like, "Gah!" You know. All right, so now it's where I wrote you down. Let's see, where did I write you all down? Oh, there you are. Humility. It is your turn.
So with detect thoughts, I didn't sense any other living creatures within 30 feet.
Right, not within 30 feet.
Okay. Gosh. I guess I will slither past people and slide into the room.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
This is just like a physical thing from how slippery it is.
Yes.
15 or 13 plus 5, 18.
Okay, you made it. So where do you want to go to?
I'll just slither so I'm in the center of the room so that my detect thoughts should hit the whole room.
All right, now you're gonna be like under the sphere.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
H, right there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
trying not to consider
No.
your face in making my decision.
All right. So now remember the ceiling is 50 feet up, so
Uh-huh.
your reach is only 30 feet. So
Oh,
just so you know.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
right.
now you don't detect.
That's fine.
I mean,
Okay.
you probably detect a familiar, but not.
All right.
No.
And then I'll just turn back to the doorway and say that the creature is above.
Above.
Yeah. So it's got to be at least the ball starts at 20 feet, and there's another 10 feet that I can hit that's within 30 feet of me. So it's within that top 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm.
I think that might have been my action.
All right. That was humility. Now it's Gell's turn.
I'm gonna. So I was probably in the mortar as she snuck by me. I was probably in that third square in the corner.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna hit. Since they're shooting at us, I'm gonna hit the purple mold.
All right.
Things.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
That would be a 13.
Are you like punching it or something?
I'm using my staff.
Okay, so you hit it with your staff, but it doesn't seem like it does any damage at all to the mold.
Mm.
Okay.
Do you want to move or anything?
I am going to use my key point or my bonus action to do patient defense. So I kind of line back up, but get into a defensive stance.
All right. After Gell is Linnet.
All right, so Lynette's just going to try and just slide just awkwardly across to the 12 o'clock thing. Try
Okay.
and get to Iris.
So make a
Dex check.
Dex, yeah.
No, did not. That was bad. It was like 5.
Okay. Well, you're still gonna get across. You're just gonna be
Yep.
prone. So you just.
Yep, that's
Whoops,
fine.
And then shh.
I'll lean out of the way.
All the way
just-
across.
and then I just look at humility like up there.
Yes, I believe so.
All right, and then I'm just gonna cast fireball like up there.
Oh,
Nice.
dang. Okay. All right.
Nice.
So if there is a creature up there, I will have to make
Yeah.
a Dex save, right?
Yeah.
Let me just
If that
let
were
me
the
just see
case.
if there is if there was a creature, what I would need to roll.
And
+2. I got a 5. A 5.
Okay.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetical 5.
18. So hypothetically, it would be 22 points of damage.
Okay. You hear a creature roar in pain up there.
Is it dark enough that the fire wouldn't like illuminate and reflect both spots?
The room is lit.
Oh my gosh, it's so reflective. The floor probably looks like it's on fire.
Everything's on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so you think you hit something. There was something up there, and you definitely hit it.
Just hypothetically, if the thing were concentrating on a spell, I just want to point out I was thinking.
You know, you do think that, but it doesn't seem to.
Gotcha.
It might be some special tomb thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. God, I could try it again.
Or the
maybe
whole
a little
Annihilation
higher.
theme, you know, where they kick it up a notch a little bit. You know. Is that it for Linnet? You fireballed
Yep.
something, and you did damage to something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. After Linnet is Salazar.
So, seeing Linnet cast the fireball, do I catch any glimpse, like, of even just like an area where possibly this thing could be? Like just looking up there?
Make a perception.
Because I mean, I technically could attack it if I kind of knew where the area is. It'd only be perception. This ought to be great. -1. I rolled a 12.
Okay. No, you're not sure.
Well, are all of my compatriots out in the floor now, away from me?
I think Linnet is in the room. Humility's in the room. Gell's still
Looking
in the
at-
hallway.
Looking
Yeah.
in the room, how many eye stalks are around?
In the room, there's a ton. If you look at the map, there's purple blotches on like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12 squares, 13 squares. There's a lot of them. In the hallway you're in, there's also a lot of them too.
Okay, I'm gonna pull like a blade and throw the Kroll and try to hit 2 of them with 2 attacks. Like just kind of throw it around the room and it comes back to me.
So 2 that are in the actual room.
Yeah, where my 2 squishies have just run into.
Okay, so you can roll to hit twice.
So first attack, I rolled a 17, so it's 24 to hit. Second attack, I rolled a 3, so that's a 10.
To your dismay, your Krull does nothing to these things.
At all?
Yeah, it's like
Last time we killed him with fire.
it's like
Ah,
if you had a plate of slime and you tried to cut it into pieces with a butter knife. That's what it's like. Just
my blade is too sharp. So I'm gonna try to move closer, within 10 feet of the 2 squishies that so haphazardly ran in the room.
So you're going. All right. So let's see. So you want to go as far as you can. Oh, make a dex.
Yep, I figured.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna be a 14.
Okay. So the floor's really slippery. You made it. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So you can get just next to humility, just past her.
Okay. And that's my action.
Oh, okay. That's right. So that's right. The drape had fallen off, right? So Salazar, as you're sliding,
God.
all of a sudden,
no.
your armor, you feel a massive tug, and you go flying, and you're stuck against the iron sphere 20 feet above the floor.
You're closer to the bad guy. You are a genius, brother.
Yeah.
You hear like from up top.
Can I tell where that's coming from?
Yeah, above you somewhere. Okay, so that was Salazar's turn, and then it is my turn. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Make sure I get all this right. Okay, got it. Okay. Oh no, I screwed. Okay. Well, now I know. All right. Shoot. Okay. So, from the dome in the top of the room, from this invisible entity, beams of energy start pew pew, shooting around. So we'll do 1 on Linnet. I'm gonna roll. See what kind of ray it is. All right, you're gonna need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm going to use one of my divination things and make that a 17.
Okay, so you make it. A purple beam of light racks your body with necrotic energy, but you only take half damage because you made your save. So you take
Cool, that's not...
17 necrotic.
Boy.
Ouch.
Second one.
Ooh.
All right, now we've got Salazar who's stuck to the thingamabob. Okay. Salazar, a beam from the ceiling area.
Great. This is...
Okay, make a. All right, you're stuck. All right, you're gonna need to.
Oh my god!
You have a disadvantage on this. You have a dexterity saving throw.
But it's a magical effect, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I get advantage against those, so I make it normally.
Yes.
All right. So a dex
like
save?
a snake shedding
Yes.
its skin.
Just kind of wiggling against where I'm stuck. Rolled a 14, so that's a 17.
Okay. A green beam hits you, and you take 45 force damage.
Holy
Shit. Okay.
Wow.
Humility.
Who?
1 more beam. Humility, make a strength saving throw.
That's not... Oh no.
14.
Okay. So suddenly, a powerful telekinetic force moves you 30 feet, and you're restrained until the start of my next turn. So I'm going to slide you right over
We're so fucked.
here. There you are, right there in the corner. I'll draw an arrow to it. Okay.
Shall wait to see where I've slid.
That was my turn. My turn is now, I believe. Should look, make sure that I didn't forget anything.
Oh, I think I see myself in the corner. Okay.
Oh, I see it now.
Sorry.
I'm kind of by like 10 o'clock.
I should probably use a different color. Okay, I think that's
Yeah.
it from me. Oh, shoot, I almost forgot something else. Wow. Okay. So, also, another thing.
Oh,
Okay, so wait, actually, humility. I'm going to slide you next to Linnet.
Why?
Because all of a sudden, like, you're there, and suddenly this thing kind of washes over you. You feel your magic just, like, go away from your fingertips. Any magic items you have, like, droop, like...
Oh.
So,
Okay.
all right, that was my turn. God, I almost forgot. All right. Humility. It's now your turn. You're restrained, and you feel like your magic has your magic is just gone.
Because I'm next to Linnet?
You're not sure why.
Boo. And I'm restrained?
Yes.
There's nothing I can do, I think. I mean...
I think you would hear.
Well, first I'll let everyone know that I feel like there's some anti-magic going on.
Mhm.
And then I will, I guess, just flail. Wait,
oh no.
can I ready an action that if for whatever reason it feels like something has shifted and I get my magic back, I can cast something?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Then I'm gonna ready an action to cast I guess Shatter.
Okay. After your turn, I get a legendary action.
Ugh.
So I'm gonna
Oh my God.
randomly decide who my target is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is Sal. Sal!
Oh my
A
god.
beam comes from the ceiling.
Of
Oh,
course
boy.
it is.
Make a dex. So you have disadvantage on your dex save.
Oh,
but
God. Oh,
you
no,
have advantage, so
again.
it's a dex save.
Okay.
Yes.
Got this. It's gonna be cool.
I rolled a 19. I mean, I rolled a 16, so that's a 19.
Oh, good.
So the beam hits you, and you start to feel a crust form over your skin. But then you flex your mighty muscles, and you destroy the crust.
Dindar! And just break it free. As I call to my god.
All right, and then it is Gell's turn. Gell, you're still in the hallway.
So
Hallway seems nice.
we can't. It's still really dark. Like we can't see the roof, right? It's about 50 feet away.
No, the room is lit by candles, so you can see the roof.
But we just don't see what.
You don't see anything up there, but something is up there shooting beams. Apparently.
All right, so I'm gonna
Truly.
move.
Oh.
I'm still gonna stay in the hallway, but enough that I could reach and I'm gonna hit the floor. See if that does anything.
Hit the floor? What do you mean?
Like, cause it's really reflective. I'm gonna see if we can start reducing any of this super slick. You know, see if breaking the ground does anything interesting. Because we've been in a mirror world before, and I wonder if there's some weird mirror thing.
Okay. So roll to hit to punch the floor. Pow!
Oh, when you put it that way.
I got. Yeah, 21.
Floor. 21. Boom! You do hit the floor hard, and there's some cracks and stuff. And you also notice when you hit the floor, that does actually sort of work. Like the square you hit is not really slippery anymore.
Okay.
So I don't know how to put that, but I'll just...
Does anything else happen out of curiosity?
No.
Okay.
All right, is that it for Gell?
Yes.
It's time for me to make an action. A legendary action. Here we go. Linnet. Oh no! Here comes a beam of something. Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
Oh god. Alright, dexterity saving throw!
Cool. Last one. Come on. Oh, good God. Oh. All right. Crit that one.
You did? Alright, so let me see here. Make sure I get this.
I have so little
Uh,
points.
So a nasty, sizzling beam of green light comes at you, but you yoink! What'd you roll total?
That is in total 21.
Oh yeah. You dodge it. Wham! And it hits the stone wall behind you and leaves like a big hole in the stone wall.
Oh boy, I don't.
Alright.
Like.
And that was now it's Linnet's turn. Linnet,
Oh.
you feel all droopy. Your magic is gone.
All right.
Oh, Gell, can you hit mute? It's hammer time over at his apartment.
Oh.
I would really like to hit some parachute pants.
I look at
That's Linnet
Melody.
over there.
and just say, if you were to be freed, would you have a way to get out of here? Magic.
I've used traveling magic before, and it ended very poorly.
Is it better than this?
All things are better than this.
I will take it. I will try and help your friend up on the sphere, and I'll just slide. Let me see if I can find it on there. I'm gonna slide.
Mm-hmm.
God, everything's been desperate. Everything has been super desperate the last. Wait, come on. There we go. I'm gonna try and get as close to the center as possible.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Here we go. Cool. 15.
You made it. So you're going to the sphere.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I am going to take off my hat, trace a sigil on my forehead, and then I'm going to polymorph myself into a T-Rex.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you get over there, you do feel like your magic has come back. So you
Okay,
cast
yep.
polymorph on yourself and turn into a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I should draw a dinosaur face.
Mm-hmm.
Can you reach to the ceiling?
I can't reach to the ceiling. I am.
It looks really terrible, but there you go. Don't look at it, everybody.
And I just Ooh.
It's so bad. Okay.
All right.
Oh, look at your little dino.
Oh.
He's so vicious looking. Okay, so you are
He's gonna eat me.
now you're 15 feet tall, I think, right? For a T-Rex.
20.
20?
I think 20.
You're
Yeah.
huge. Okay.
And what's your reach?
Like 1 inch.
That. 20 feet. I'm gonna try and yank you off. Take you off that sphere. Hopefully.
Okay, so you polymorph yourself,
something.
and that's it for Linnet, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then
Okay.
I have to take an action. A legendary action. Here we go. I'm rolling a d6 to be fair.
My
To
God.
be fair. Salazar.
You know you want to attack me.
Oh no, I
Oh.
don't actually. I don't do that.
Oh no.
It's such a mean, All right, make a wisdom saving throw, Paladin.
It's gonna be 14 plus 2 is 16 plus 3 is 19.
For a moment, fear washes over you, but then Dendar's like, the bumper sticker. It's like, fuck fear,
Yeah. And then I remember Dindar's with me, and I'm like, and I laugh at its attempt to take over my mind.
Okay. So you are
With
not
fear.
afeared.
Your
Right.
laugh's ridiculous.
All right, and then it is Salazar's turn. Salazar, you are stuck to this thing. Just your armor is completely stuck to it. Taking off plate mail takes, I think, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so in all of this interaction, I haven't seen any sign at all as a point of origin.
Well, I mean, the beams are all coming from the ceiling, the same general area.
I mean, so I can attack a general area. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, because, I mean, if it's invisible, it just means I have disadvantage to attack if I know the general area to attack, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Searing Smite, because when I do that, if I hit somebody in the next minute, it lights them up and they can't be invisible. So I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Bonus action, Searing Smite. First attack with disadvantage. First roll was a 19. Second roll was a 2. So I'm assuming a 9 misses.
Okay.
Second, fuck. The first roll was a 1. So,
Okay.
so I'm not even gonna roll the second one.
All right.
Wait.
Hmm?
Can I use my Dendar's luck on him? I also have luck points.
Wait, is Searing Smite a spell or a cantrip?
Searing Smite is a second level paladin spell.
So you can only
That-
cast one spell per round, right?
It's but it's a bonus action though.
Oh. Oh, okay.
That's a bonus action,
Uh-huh.
and I'm making 2 attacks
Yeah, I
with
don't
my
know.
action.
Okay. All right. So, and what were you gonna do, humility?
I was going to use one of my luck points to let you roll another d20 and choose from those 3 that you roll.
All right.
Dendar's luck.
Dindor.
Endorse luck.
Okay,
Raise
well then
the-
her roll, and then I can choose even though I'm at disadvantage.
Yes.
Raise
Okay, well then the last roll was an 18, so that's a 25.
Okay. So
Yes.
you
Nice.
hit.
Okay, cool.
So what happens?
So when I hit it,
Mhm.
I'm also gonna smite because I hit it.
Mhm.
So
Pearl
Uh,
Smite.
Yes.
so I'm gonna go ahead and roll the damage for the weapon. So that I rolled max damage, so that's,
Yay!
that's 16 for that.
So-
For the smite, that's going to be, where's my smite damage? That's what, 2d8?
That might be a lot of damage, everybody.
Hey!
Woo!
Ew.
Fun times. Fun times.
Anyway,
I think we all feel inspired by that joke, Sean.
we do. Oh wait, no, it's 2d8 for a first level slot, so 3. So no, I'm doing a second level slot, so that's 3d8.
Mm.
So that's going to be 16 plus 13, so that's 29. But also the spell does 2d6 worth of radiant damage, the Searing Smite itself. So that's 29 plus a further 9.
Nice.
So that's going to be 38 damage,
Okay.
and it lights up and cannot go invisible until the spell ends in 9 more rounds.
Okay.
As I'm
Cool.
concentrating.
So
on it.
you all see
Nice.
like lit up a circular creature with a bunch of stalks sticking out of it
No, that. What?
up there. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, does it turn off the invisibility or does it just illuminate the creature?
It basically lights them up, like they're
Okay.
just lit up.
So yeah, you see this fiery ball thing, and it
Ah,
says
That.
Does it have
Behold.
a singular eye?
in
Globes
abyssal.
are truly the enemy.
In,
Oh.
Behold the enemy.
in abyssal, it says, "You are no match for Belcor's the Unseen's terrible eye rays." So there you go. How about that?
I think
Aw,
I just
he's
took
cute.
1d4 psychic damage.
They have this quote straight from the book. Okay, so at
Set that
last,
off, Sean.
it is my turn. All right. Here comes now you can see in the top, hovering in the top of this room, right near the top of the dome. This is some kind of spherical creature with eye stalks, shooting beams out of the eye stalks, and it's kind of facing Linnet.
Hmm.
It's facing Linnet.
Oh, the main eye is, yeah.
Then my shadow.
I mean,
goes
I'm
up.
sorry. I mean humility. Sorry,
Boo.
sorry, because
lame.
I forgot. I got mixed up.
That's fine.
All right, so humility. All right, so we'll do 1 beam on humility. See how that goes.
How does that go?
All right, here we go.
What- Wait, I hate
Humility. Oh God, make a dexterity saving throw. Humility.
Yay! A total of 25.
You avoid the beam.
Wait, can its rays affect a creature that is in its anti-magic eye?
Oh, good point.
You're right. You're right.
Yes.
You're right. I forgot.
Excellent.
All right, so it droops and it's like
Ooh.
it goes. God, I always do this. All right, then Linnet, a beam comes at you.
Okay, at the T-Rex.
The T-Rex. I gotta all right, make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. It's surprisingly wise. 16?
Okay. You're fine. The beam hits you, and you feel drowsy for a second. But then you shake it off. You're like, I'm not that tired. All right. Salazar. Here comes a beam at Salazar.
Okay.
Which beam is it? Okay. Salazar. Lame. Strength saving throw.
Okay. I rolled 17, 21, 24.
Okay, you're fine. And then, Gell, you're in the hallway, right? Purple stalk pops up and shoots a beam at you. Pew! Make a wisdom saving throw.
Sorry about that. 14.
Oh. All right. So let's read this very carefully.
Uh-oh.
It says the following. Okay, you're frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. All right, so frightened, I better look that thing up real quick. On page 291 of the Player's Handbook. Frightened. So what that means is...
You can't move towards it.
Can't move closer. You have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks while you're looking at it.
You can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear. So.
Okay. You don't have to run away.
All right. Okay. That is it from me and my beams of boss greatness. Then it is Humility's turn. Humility. Are you still restrained? I don't remember.
No, it is the end of your turn, so now I'm no longer restrained.
Okay, but
I would like
you're still
to...
in the right now. You're in the droopy non-magic zone.
Yeah.
Move, sister.
I would like to slide across to around 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Okay. Wait, 1, 2. Okay, I'm so bad. All right, so you're going over there. Okay, so you're gonna make a dex check.
Oh yeah. Oh boo. Well, I wasted a crit, but I got a really high number.
Okay, you nimbly slide over to the side as your move, and then what would you like to do?
And as a bonus action, oh shoot. Hold on, I need to check the range. I think what's his face, the unseen, is just out of the range.
Dang it.
Okay, then maybe I'll do this. What's his face is just out of the range of like all of my stuff. I am. I think I can just get him with a shatter. So I guess I'm gonna do that, trying not to hit Salazar, and I'm gonna upcast it.
Appreciated.
Yeah. So I need a Constitution saving throw of 15.
All right, hold on. Let's see, 12 plus 4, so I got a 16.
Okay. Well, you'll still take half. Yay! Okay. 16. Plus 7 more. 27 halved, so 13 thunder damage.
27 halves, so 13. All right, 13. All right. Okay, he's hurt. He's not bleeding, but he's been hit a bunch of times and he is a bit hurt.
Yeah.
All right, is that it for humility?
I believe that's all I can do from where I am. So
all right.
Well, what would happen if I took out a metal dagger or something?
You don't.
Do I zoom up to the thing? Or...
You probably would. Yes. You probably would. Yeah.
As my free action, I just take a dagger out and hold it up.
So you're gonna ride.
It's Superman up to the...
Yeah.
Okay.
It hits Salazar.
Just make a dex just to see how graceful it is, basically.
I would expect treachery for no less.
All these good rolls. No, I mean, I don't want to fall, so I'll take it. Is it a dex save, a dex check?
Like an acrobatics check, I guess.
An acrobatics check, then a 21.
Oh, you're like very nimble. All right. All
I
right.
wish I thought of that before my action, but I'd like to be like underneath the sphere right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is.
All right. So humility.
Ooh.
At the end of your turn, like something legendary happens right now.
Can he see me?
In action. Can he see you?
'Cause I'm like kind of on the bottom of the sphere.
Well, you're right. He can't see the dinosaur, so he's gonna shoot the dinosaur. Pew! Here we go.
Sorry, Linnet.
That's fine. That's what the dinosaur's here for.
Oh god. Dexterity saving throw for the dinosaur.
All right, let's see what you are, dinosaur. 10.
A green beam hits you for 45 force damage.
Cool.
Oh!
Are you still up?
I'm still up.
Okay.
I'm still up.
Lots of T-Rex hit points.
Yeah.
Like a weird.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I forgot you were
shield.
T-Rex for a split second.
Minus 40. How much was that? 45?
45, yeah.
Oh, God. Ooh.
You still up?
All right. I'm still up.
Gell, it's
T-Rex.
your turn. You are afeared. What do you do?
So, as for my action, I actually use my stillness of mind to help remove ended effect that's causing me to be charmed or frightened, which I'm being.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Very
So I'm-
nice. Cool.
Just kind of calm. And then, so, where's humility?
I'm like clinging to a dagger on like the bottom edge of the sphere.
Like Salazar's like spread eagle, and she's like clang. Oh, and also that shield that was on the ground got shot up and is stuck on the bottom of it as well. Yeah. So
Okay. So, I am gonna take a couple steps back to make sure that that 5-foot square
mhm.
that's in front of me that's no longer smooth. So I'm 5 feet back, and I'm gonna run 10 feet and jump to go grab onto that shield to kind of fix myself to the bottom.
It's 20 feet up. That thing.
Well, I have a strength of 23 because of Kubazan.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Yeah, but what's
So
the
what kind of?
vertical on
So-
a jump is?
So vertical, it's 3 plus your strength bonus,
Uh,
whatever that is,
So it's like.
and then you can add your height half again. So if you're 6 feet, you can add 9 feet to that for your reach to whatever that number is.
So this is a little.
20
a little.
23 would be what, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. I think I
5,
forget it off the top of my head. Sorry.
6. Yeah, it would be plus 6. So that would be 9. Plus, how tall are you?
6'5".
So that would be 18 feet. He could jump without making a roll, technically, and reach.
So if I have 10 feet to jump, what would that do for me? If I were to kind of, or anything, I don't know. You tell me.
Do you have any metal
I-
things that would give you the extra boost?
Coin.
Do I have any metal things? I don't.
Just have something.
I have a lantern that has a nice has aioli with that.
All right, so you like run, and then you hold up your lantern. You're like, I get the lantern probably
I was
just,
like, what?
the glass probably just, But yeah, so you want to hang from the shield? You said.
Yeah, enough so that because you said it was right below, and so
Yeah.
I just went punk, and
Mhm.
so I'm gonna grab on so that way I'm not exactly visible by a large creature. So I'm right next to humility, like, what's up?
All right,
I'll flick my tongue out.
all right, and that's it for Gell.
I don't think I have anything else that I can do that would help.
All right. The beholder. Really, right now the only one I can see is the big dinosaur. So it's time for some legendary eye beams. Here we go. Whoop. Make a strength saving throw.
Cool. T-Rex, you have a plus something. Yep, you got plus lots. 19.
Okay. Looks like it was trying to smush you or something, but you shook it off.
Smush the T-Rex.
Then it's Linnet's turn.
All right. I am going to try and pry off Salazar from the thing, if you want. If you want.
Let me look. Peel him off.
Yeah.
Pull
Iron
open the.
Spear.
Because, I mean, everyone else has the option to let go of whatever thing. He's just stuck on that thing forever. So I'm going to just try as gently try and, like, pry it.
Oh my god, I'm imagining like a giant T-Rex with like Linnet's hat. With his like tiny T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
They're gonna heal you.
She has like it's a really awkward looking T-Rex, so it's like the movement it's making. All right, so
It says, all right, first of all, he's restrained when he's stuck to it.
Oh, I am restrained?
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
It's good to know.
So you're gonna try to peel him off?
yeah, just with my teeth and hopefully not like hurt him too much.
All right, so you pull, and what it says here is he's stuck.
Oh my god!
He's
All right.
just stuck.
Oh,
So you like really stuck. So you
Okay.
do a gentle, but as long as that armor is on, yeah, he's probably not going.
is that
anywhere.
my action? That's my action. Yeah, I guess it would be two.
Yes.
Yep. So yeah, that'll be it. I'll just see like.
Linnet, is that? Linnet, is that
Yeah,
it
that's
for you?
it.
From
That's it.
above, you hear, and another beam comes shooting at you.
God damn it.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
You're within 10 feet, so you get that +3.
20.
For a moment, you're like, that beholder's really cool, and I want to
that
I want to be his
that would have been
friend.
bad. That would have been bad. It would have been just.
You just start
Run.
eating
Then
it.
you're like, he's not cool.
You're pulling and just.
just like the gentle pull just end up being like just like chomping.
Oh, the tables have turned, Yanti.
Oh no.
So,
I'm gonna eat you.
Salazar, on your turn, you are stuck to this metal sphere hovering 20 feet above the ground. There's a beholder hovering high above, shooting beams at your friend, who is a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and your allies are close to you, hanging on to metal things on the underside of the sphere.
Awesome. But you did say I'm restrained, so I have disadvantage to attack. So that's
You
good to
are
know.
Restrained, yes.
Okay. Well, all I can do is continue to try to attack this thing. So that's what I'm going to do. So first roll was 19 to hit. Second roll was a 20. So disadvantage was a 19 to hit.
Okay. So,
Is that a hit?
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and smite. Do a first level smite.
So what did you hit him with?
Oh, the Kroll?
Hold on. As you flick
Oh
the
no,
crawl,
the crawl.
it immediately
No.
sticks to the sphere.
Not the crawl.
So
Oh,
there's-
God damn it.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well,
The Kroll.
then I can't really do anything to it.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I'll do a spiritual weapon then as a bonus action. Use
Okay.
my last second level. Fuck it. So a spiritual weapon appears next to it.
Mhm.
And am I still at disadvantage to hit with that?
I don't think so.
Because it's like the weapons
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 17 to hit.
Yes. How much damage?
Damage is. Why aren't you rolling damage? Why aren't you rolling damage? Oh, fuck it. D8. So that's gonna be 3 plus. So that's 6 force damage.
6. Okay. Boom. Slice or whatever. Hurt. A little bit hurt. All right. Is that it for Salazar?
Yeah, I mean, as a like a spectral flying snake appears and like strikes out at it.
Nice. All right. Now it's my turn. So I'm gonna carefully turn my eye just on Linnet. Does that
Cool.
turn off your polymorph?
I think it does.
Oh. All right. And then the beams start flying.
Cool.
Linnet, first beam. Make a strength saving throw.
You know what? I am going to use my last divination and give myself an 18 because my strength is not good.
Okay, so you resist that beam, which you know looks like he was trying to slide you around or something.
Yeah.
Second beam. 3. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. So, what is that? No, that's a 22.
Okay, you feel scared for a second, but then you're not.
Cool.
And the
still
third
scared.
beam.
Still kind of.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
God.
Throw.
Right. Come on. One less. Because that was. Yep. 21. Or 22. You're 21.
He's getting mad now. All right.
I have my
So all
wisdom.
3 beams. Boop boop boop, and you're just fine. All right.
Oh, I don't know if I think I'm used them. I'm used them up. This is all my
says,
stuff.
In Abyssal, he says, "What ugly, imperfect creatures you are."
What?
I hate this thing.
Humility's turn. You're hanging from the sphere.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue hanging from the sphere.
Mhm.
And I read the description for spiritual weapon. I don't have to see where I'm summoning it as long as it's within range. You see another spiritual snake appear next to the unseen beholder.
Okay.
And I believe I roll to attack with spiritual weapon. Yeah, it's a melee spell attack.
Yeah.
I crit.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
So that'll be 68.
Mhm.
Nice.
7, 8, 14, 14, 22, 29, 32 plus my plus 4, 36 force damage.
No.
Wow.
Okay.
Woo!
36.
Yeah.
Blood goes drooping down from his wound. Blood. Plop, plop, plop.
And then, as my action, I will shout up, having seen your form now, I understand why you prefer to stay invisible, and I will viciously mock him.
Good one, sister.
DC 15 Wisdom.
All right. A DC 15 Wisdom. I have a +7. I rolled a 15 +7.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
At the end of my turn, I take your turn. I take a legendary action. Linnet, a beam.
Oh my god.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's my.
You got this.
Thank God for that feat. That feat has. Oh. Wow, that's good. 23 again. I had
Okay.
17.
So you take half damage. You take 17 necrotic.
Oh, boof. Okay, yeah, that's not great.
All right.
Wait, you took 17 damage?
Mm-hmm.
I can see you now because you've shrunk back to a person, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it, so -7 points.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. After Humility's turn.
God,
So now it's
I see.
Gell's
Hang on.
turn. Gell, you're
hang on for like turn.
Gell, you're hanging on the bottom of the sphere.
Well, I'm holding on, and I'm like, there's not much I can do from this distance. So question. With my Step of the Wind, it says I can double my jump distance. Meaning, if I, kind of hop off, let's say, a Yanti's body, would you say that I was able to jump up there?
I guess.
Oh my god, are you gonna use Salazar to anchor yourself?
Well, so I need to jump up. So I don't know. So if you say I got about 20 feet of jump distance, would you say I'd be able to jump up there, DM?
Let him Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon run up the sphere.
Yeah.
Please just unlock this thing.
You'll need to make like because right now you're on a sphere, you're hanging on it.
Yeah.
He's kind of up there, so you're gonna have to really like I guess, I don't know, swing
Flip
yourself,
around,
land
make
on
an
him, and then
acrobatics or
whoa! So make like an acrobatics. We'll see
Please.
what you
Please.
get.
Acrobatics. Okay.
Please.
That
my
would
good
be
rolls.
a 13.
Okay.
Dendar's luck?
You get on him, but you're not able
Okay.
to jump. But you are on him.
That kind of so I got to slip on him.
Yeah. You're standing on him.
Standing on him.
All right, is that it for Gell for this turn?
So what would you say that was movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Waiting for this.
I don't think a dodge would do anything because it's So I'm gonna. I don't know. It's not gonna do much. I'm gonna throw my spear at it since I can see it. So does a 17 hit?
The metal tip of your spear, boing, it sticks into the sphere.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Magnetic.
I forgot.
All right, is that it for Gell?
Yeah.
It's time for an action of legendary proportions. The beholder carefully selects a target named Linnet.
Wait, I'm in the zone of magic, right?
I think you're all. I don't know.
Or not magic?
Well, he turned you off, right? He turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you're.
But I'm still in there.
Yeah. So make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, I rolled pretty well, but that might not be enough. 22 again.
All right, your body is racked with purple energy. You take half damage, so you take 17 necrotic.
Oh, gee. Ugh. I'm glad I took that Constitution feat. I'm very happy.
And that was Gell's turn. Right? Linnet, your turn.
Yeah, Linnet is just barely hanging on, so she's gonna. I'm at the bottom of the sphere.
You're kind of at an angle. I have you on the map.
All right.
I try to grab onto the legs of humility.
God. I might go to where if I go to where humility is, will I be out of the magic thing?
You think so?
I mean,
yeah.
You must be out of the magic thing if it hit you, right?
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Right.
You know what?
Yeah, you're out of the magic thing.
Yeah, I'll go. Can I grab on? Where is Salazar? Where's
you
Salazar?
have been for some time. Salazar, what?
Where is he? Where
on the map? He's on the other side. He's like 3 squares away from you, 20 feet up, locked into the
Okay.
sphere.
So, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt at the beholder.
Yes.
At 4th level.
He goes, no. Why did I look away?
That's
no.
Uh,
I had something in my eye.
It was allergy season.
let me do the 4 first.
That's a dex save.
Oh my god. Yep. 12, 13, 8, 19. Wait, 19. Yeah. Math? It's hard. 19. 24. 256. 27 points of damage.
Okay, I got a 17. Does that for my
Half
save?
damage.
Okay, so I took 13.
Mm-hmm.
1. Okay, boom. He's hurt. Blood dripping from him. All right. Is that it for Linnet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's time for some legendary activities. Linnet, here comes a beam.
Yeah.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
God. All right. 18.
Okay. For a moment, you feel really scared, but then you're not.
God.
Salazar!
That doesn't change. I'm real scared, just not mechanically.
Salazar, your spread eagle.
Oh, God.
How far away is this thing from me?
30 feet, about.
Damn it. Okay.
You have your spiritual weapon hovering next to you.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm just trying to think of something to do with my action. Okay, so with my action, I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. and heal myself a little bit, and then I'm going to hit it with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So that's a 23 to hit.
23.
Which I assume hits. And that's going to be for 9 damage.
All right.
9 force damage as my spectral snake snaps out at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blood.
Two snakes just.
Okay.
And I heal myself for 9 damage also.
Okay. All right, and that's it for Salazar?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we run something by you here. See what you think about this. I got my anti-magic dealie, right? So,
Yep.
I'm thinking, right, I could look at a spiritual weapon it would turn off. Is that right? Or do I have to look at you?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I think that would be up to the DM.
Let's see what the cone says. The wording. Anti-magic field spell in a 150-foot cone. Yikes. The start of each of its turns decides which way the cone faces, whether the cone is active. Anti-magic field. I don't know what that means. For right now, let me shoot my beams first. Do I provoke from them if I move the spiritual weapons? Do they make attacks of opportunity? Do you know?
I don't believe so.
I think so.
I'm gonna move away.
So I
from
think
that.
the only thing you do that with is a weapon, and then if you have Warcast,
Do you have to concentrate to maintain your spiritual weapons?
It is
No,
not
spiritual
a
weapon is not a concentration spell.
All right. Well, first thing I'm gonna do. I think either one. All right. I'm thinking I'm going to probably. I'm not sure yet. Oh, do I have to decide that right now? I'm gonna shoot my beams first and then figure out my cone. All right. Let's see here. Beams. So they don't provoke, so I can move. Who hurt me the most? It was either humility or Linnet. I'll just let the dice decide. So he's gonna move and lower himself slightly. So let me draw my beholder. How big is he? So I'm gonna say he's just like 20 feet off the ground. He is large, so he takes up 4 squares. So he's actually gonna hover like in front of the exit. So let me do a circle. He's 20 feet above the ground. I'm gonna draw his eye. There it is. And I'm gonna give him a happy face. And I'll give him some stalks.
So did you turn yourself into a T-Rex with a spell?
Probably more.
Okay, so it just says that when you're in the area of effect of that, it's only suppressed. It's not.
Ow!
Oh!
So once you left, you technically would become a T-Rex again.
Oh, so a lot of that damage would have been
Well,
T-Rex. We could just have her pop into T-Rex now, just to keep it simple.
well, I'm probably gonna stick my eye right back on you anyway. So I'm gonna do a big maneuver here, an action movie, special effect.
Yeah.
maneuver.
Oh
So
my
first,
God.
I got my beams. So here we go. I gotta roll to see who I beam. 1, 2, 3, 4.
God.
Although I don't want to slow things down, but it might matter if like Lynette's a T-Rex or not. Isn't the beam something that has to be determined at the start of the turn?
Okay. All right, we'll do that first. My cone just goes right down on all of you, and it
Okay.
turns off the sphere. So the sphere falls. So
Oh, God.
Each of you is gonna.
Oh, no.
And it hits the ground and
Whoa!
it cracks the entire floor, which ends the slipperiness.
Oh, that was it. Cool.
Let's see here.
That's cool.
I'm glad Salazar wasn't on top of the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was right next to him, on top of him, really.
Glad Noah's under.
So each of you, the 3 of you who are on the sphere, you're each going to take a bit of damage. 8 damage. Bwong! And so it's like embedded in the ground. Like
Oh my
Ouch.
God.
you all crash to the ground. But the magnetism is off. So you're
Oh, Salazar's fine.
free from the thingamajig.
Salazar's free.
All right. But I guess I'm gonna have to shoot at Linnet. So I'm gonna
Oh,
aim
God.
my zone.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm gonna zone it in a way where it's like I'll draw my zone.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, I'm looking at the drawing.
Yeah. Belcord.
It's like
God,
a really cute single cell organism.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
terrible.
hey,
Oh my
An
buddy.
God.
amoeba.
I'm Belcors. All right, here we go. Linnet. 3 beams. He's getting mad. He's getting mad that his beams aren't working. I have not rolled 110 on this thing. So I'm going to charge it up with positive energy. For Belcors. Here we go. First roll. An 8. Okay, make a dexterity saving throw, Linnet. So wait, are you a T-Rex now? Is that the deal?
I don't know what's happening.
You want it? It's up to you. You want to be a T-Rex? Okay.
Yes, I do want to be a T-Rex.
Okay, there you are. Let me draw your mad face. There you go.
All right, should I just start off with the T-Rex points? How many T-Rex points?
Tiny arms.
I guess I'll be like half T-Rex points.
All right. You're a T-Rex. Rip. And so, yeah.
I failed that one. I did not do good.
Oh, shit.
I said it was 8, right?
It
was
was a
10.
dex save. It was a dex save, whatever it was.
All right. Okay, let me look before I say it out loud. Number 8.
I'm scared.
You begin to turn to stone and are restrained.
Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with this.
You will
I'm
repeat
fine.
the save at the start, at the
Cool.
end of your
Okay.
next turn. That's 1 beam. Here we go. Make a Constitution save.
Where's my T-Rex con? My T-Rex con is decent. 20. My T-Rex con.
All right. I forget what I was. Okay. Shoot, I don't remember what I think
Dex
it was.
save, yeah.
Yeah. Was it Dex? You said? Was it
I
Dex?
think it was con. Sorry, it was con.
It's con, right?
It's a con save.
Okay, so you took
Yeah.
17 necrotic.
Oh, jeez. Okay. T-Rex
Last
is not looking great.
beam. Tree. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
Please don't make me attack them. Ugh.
What'd you get?
7.
Dendar's luck.
Okay. Thank you. That is 13. That's maybe not good enough.
Oh no!
So you are.
I don't have a lot of hit points. It's okay.
You're frightened
Okay. I'm. Yes.
for 1 minute.
Yes, I am.
You can repeat it.
I'm
Okay.
petrified and frightened.
Humility. You're on the ground. You fell because of the ball thing. You're in the anti-magic cone. You feel incredibly droopy.
Yeah, I feel droopy. I would like to
feel like-
try to.
You took a shower and the water pressure was really low. That's how you feel right
I'd like to slide and try and hide behind the T-Rex.
now. Okay. Well, there's no sliding
Panic.
anymore, so you can just.
Oh right, I'm just gonna walk over, out of the cone.
Okay.
Just slow, leisurely walk over.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna try and cast Shatter again, on our friend the Unseen.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level. So I need a con save 15.
Con save 15. I have a plus 4. Here we go. 9 plus 4. 13. I think I failed.
Yay! Okay.
Shatter!
So 10, 16. I get one more. 16 plus 7, 23 thunder damage.
Okay,
It's a
hold on.
3rd level spell slot.
Okay, he screams in pain and quivers and he's like crying blood out of his giant eye. He's hurt really badly.
I imagine that like Humility maybe has some of his blood from dripping down the sphere before, and she just like takes her tongue and licks it all off her face.
His big mouth is
Be a
like
fine meal.
delicious.
You will make a fine meal, sister.
Uh-oh, somebody disappeared. At the end of Humility's turn, Linnet, it's beam time.
Oh boy.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Nope. That's a 5. Not the 7, but that's not
Linnet.
gonna do it.
So Linnet, you're hit with a purple beam of necrotic energy.
Cool. Knock.
You take 36 necrotic.
Okay, still up.
Still up. Holy cow!
Barely.
All right.
Barely up.
All right. And that was Humility.
T-Rex is not looking great.
Gell, you're on the
Oh,
ground.
You took damage.
Yeah.
I would like to just use another thing. So -7 again.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
I need
Alright.
to remember to.
So,
Alright.
Gell,
Oof.
Sorry.
you're on the ground
Very
in
dark.
the anti-magic zone. It's hovering 20 feet up, shooting beams at the dinosaur. What would you like to do?
Good thing I don't have magic. Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Can y'all see me? Am I going? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I froze for a sec. All right. Well,
It's hurt
I'm
really,
pissed.
really badly.
So I'm sprinting up to this thing with my magic quarterstaff, and enough that so I'm gonna go. If I'm on this end, I'm gonna enough to go on the side to get out of his his view.
So
And
did it like
then-
7 o'clock?
Well, yeah, that's probably the easiest or the shortest distance to get out of it. So enough
Okay.
that I could,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna, like jump and first I'm gonna swing with my my magic quarterstaff that's now outside the anti-magic, so it should work.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of the charges if I hit.
Okay.
So, first attack. Also, just so you all know before I do it, I'm going to be using a key point to try stunning strike as well.
That might be key to the whole encounter.
Yes.
Ah!
So,
All right. Roll
You
damage.
run back to the solution.
Please.
so I rolled a 17.
You miss by just a slice. Oh,
Okay,
it's
well, good thing.
no.
Could try and try
But
again.
I do have extra attack. And based on this, it just says when I hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, it doesn't say it's a bonus action or anything like that. Are you okay if I use it again, or no?
You talking about stunning strike?
Yeah.
It only activates when you hit. So you don't.
Okay.
You didn't use
Oh, so I
that
haven't
because you
even
didn't
used
hit
it.
it. Yeah.
So I swung. In fact, just to increase our odds, I'm gonna use my key point instead of using my extra attack, to use flurry of blows. So I swing and then kind of spin around to do like a spinning whirlwind kick. So the other two, I have a 20
Mhm.
and an 18.
Mhm.
For those are unarmed, but I mean
They both hit.
okay.
much
So I
damage?
can't use my charges. Anyway, so I'm gonna use a key point to for the first one to make a Constitution saving throw. So that was the first one. Shoot, I'll keep using key points to make a bunch of throws.
So wait, I have to make a save or something?
Yeah, Constitution. For the first hit.
I rolled a 10
Constitution.
total.
10. Okay. Yeah. No, he fails that. So he's stunned with the first one.
Yeah.
So your second attack technically has advantage to hit. 'cause
Yeah.
he's-
Roll again
Yeah.
to see if you crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Damn.
second one, that is no, that's oh wait, it has advantage. I was gonna say, oh, that doesn't hit. Second one is a 19.
Mhm. Yeah. You. How much damage do you do? Because it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't have a lot
let's see.
left.
So, so in total, I do, and then I have because I'm Broly plus 6, so that in total does 9, and then that's 2 different hits, so that's 9 plus 12. However,
21.
21.
Okay. So, how do you want to say you kill it?
Yay!
Oh my god.
So I miss with the thrown, but as I spin around, I kick it and just slam into the wall, and it kind of just.
And then slides down the wall.
Like a
Tenderize.
Yes.
It's
You
dead.
should rest in peace.
Oh
You
my
killed
God.
it.
Shot at me so many times.
I think
Good
all.
job tanking, Lynette.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Linnet.
I
MVP
took that feat where you get like proficiency with saving throws for con. I'm like, oh, I might need this. Like, I needed that. I needed that really bad.
Let me
Mhm.
check. I think.
Am I allowed to give her like pat her on the back as I
With her 2 hit points.
start walking over to it?
Yeah.
She falls
I
over.
immediately
Yeah.
slither over to the creature and start feasting on it.
Oh god.
Yeah. Now I think the mold goes away when it dies.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Perhaps we should rest so you can recuperate from your wounds.
That's just like lying on the ground.
Yeah.
Barely nods.
The mold all kind of
Oh my God.
dissipates and goes into nothingness.
Awesome.
Good.
All right, so
Salazar goes and pops an eyeball out and starts chewing on it and looking in the alcoves.
all right, the loot. All right, let's see here. I can't believe you guys. It's hard, right? It was a hard one.
The
Oh my
holders,
gosh,
man.
this
I got
is
shot
a
at.
mean encounter.
I got
Just
shot at
like
a bunch.
any like melee fighting people get attached to the
Yeah,
sphere.
Yeah.
and it's like
Oh
there's
my
no.
God.
I'm really prepared to jump up again since I was on top of him. They're ready, just gonna swinging my stick at him.
And there's no roll for that. If you're wearing armor, you just blong. You're just stuck, and there is no getting off until you get out of your armor.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Maybe this is like Fifth Element. Maybe the stone things inside of it.
Okay. Treasure. Here we go. So there's 12,000 copper, 5,000 silver, and
The
2,000.
key is inside me.
2,000. There's 2,200 gold. So I think silver would become. Let's see, 500. So I guess 2,700. So if it was 3,000 divided by 4, what would that be?
Wait, what?
50?
What you talking about? The silver?
Gold
50
total.
gold.
Like if you convert it all to gold, 3,000 divided by 4. What's that?
How much silver was it again?
750.
I'm just converting it all to
We
gold. just to
converted
make
it to gold instead.
Mm.
And so the total gold would be around 3,000, so 750 for each of us.
So each get 750 gold in
Okay.
various coins. And while you're counting up those coins, there's a little thing moving in the pile, and it's a skeleton key.
I try to eat that.
I grab it.
Ah.
Okay, that's Steve's. There's only one more, and that's in level 5. So there's that stuff.
Can't eat it either, Salazar.
There's a clay chameleon statuette covered in crystal beads that changes colors. That's worth 25 gold. Who wants to take that?
You can have it. Oh, you can have that.
Does humility want it? I think, probably.
It is
I'm
not made of
looking at
flesh.
that octopus thing.
Okay. The next one is 3 painted gold masks sized for children. One's a bat, one's a monkey, and one's a parrot. They're 75 gold each. Anybody want this? You want to just leave them? Throw them in the garbage?
Just kind of toss it over my shoulder.
Then there's a gold...
Salazar-
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say Salazar's going to look at the little chameleon thing.
It's a clay chameleon statuette covered in crystal beads that change colors. It's 25 gold.
Mm.
You want it?
He puts it in a pocket.
You like try to eat it?
Yeah, just kind of bite on it and then put it in a pocket. And sell it for food.
Then there's a gold coronet shaped like an octopus with mother of pearl eyes worth 2,500 gold.
Who touches it?
I apparently touch crowns, so I'll just reach out and touch it.
Nothing happens.
It's a regular crown.
I put it on top of my other crown.
Dun, dun, dun. There's a potion, assuming you stare at it when you rest. You realize it's a potion of diminution, which I think shrinks you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Who
Cool.
wants that?
It's useful.
That is useful.
Most certainly.
Who wants to shrink? Anybody? Going once?
I mean,
Okay,
sure
I'll
we
take
take-
it. Yeah,
I was
sure.
going to. Well,
Yeah,
Did
take
you
it.
want it?
I mean, I was just going to say if nobody else is going to take it, he'll take it. But he doesn't
No,
want to
I-
be smaller. That's weaker.
Yeah, but we could use it against someone else.
Yes, force it down their
Ooh.
throat.
And then there's a bronze +1 shield shaped like a screaming devil's face.
Oh, hey. Someone can use that.
I use a shield.
Yeah, I cannot use it.
All yours.
I don't know
This
how.
would be
Yeah.
a
Can't figure it out.
Tomb of Annihilation themed shield. +1. +1 armor is pretty rare, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
I take a
Pretty good.
that actually helps. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. So there you go. You did it. You defeated Belcourse. Pretty good.
That was a hard room.
That was so.
That was so
bad.
hard.
That was so hard.
That was really scary.
You did it. You guys did it. It's amazing.
I had 2 hit points.
2 hit points. Holy cow!
I'm like, if I get hit by another ray, I am dead. I think.
Oh my God.
God.
That felt awful because I was like, what? I can't do it. I can't. Through my spear. That's the most I did at the beginning.
Yeah, but you did kill him in the end, so it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, you did.
All right, so we'll stop there, and I'm going to be running Dungeon Academy Episode 4 tomorrow for the new people. That will be the final part of the prologue before we start the Chris Perkins Temple of Elemental Evil prequel adventure, Battle of Emerald Meadows. So I'll be doing that, and then we'll have Waffle Talk on Tuesday, and I'm going to try, everybody's schedules for Tomb are it's just out of control, so I'm kind of like just going to kind of grab whoever I can and just smush them in so I can get a couple of sessions going, because I don't want to miss a week. I want to have at least 1 a week, hopefully 2, you know. I might try to do 2 next Saturday, we'll see.
Oh, wow.
Maybe like 1 at 3 and 1 at 6:30, something like that, or I don't know, whatever. So thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you again soon. Thank you guys for playing.
Thanks, Dendar.
You lived!
Dendar saved us.